I live in a very dangerous city. There are a lot of robberies happening here in the city, and nobody knows exactly why, or even who's doing it. This is literally a mystery, so we are instructed to lock our house, and also close the garage whenever possible, because we never know when the thief will attack again. But I'm coming to this house because my friend lives right here, and I want to talk to him about everything that's happening. I hope he notices that I'm here. And now he also said hi. He said, "Did you see that they robbed the neighbor again?" Yeah, that's really weird. The same neighbor has already been robbed twice here in the city. I'm talking exactly about this neighbor. Sometimes they break into his house to steal the money he has there, and sometimes they steal his car. But honestly, I don't know why he doesn't protect his house. He just needs to close the garage and also lock his house. And it looks like my friend also didn't know the reason. He said, maybe he wants to be robbed. Look, I don't think so. It doesn't make sense for someone to want a thief to steal their things. I'm leaving my friend's house because he doesn't know anything. And actually, I'm going back home because today I have to work at City Hall. For those of you who don't know, I work at City Hall. I'm the guy who collects taxes. So I'm leaving here to get my car because this job of mine is really important. I can't miss work even with all this happening in the city. I know there are a lot of robberies and a lot of people are stealing money, but I can't stop working. So I'm coming here, and now I'm going to work right in this area. I work together with this player, and he even stood up there and said hi. This player here takes care of the city's insurance company. You can get insurance in case you get robbed. This player is leaving here. He's probably coming here to get the insurance money. Literally, he always does that. And guys, I think now I understand why he doesn't protect his house. After all, he always gets the money back. All the money stolen from his house, or even cars stolen from him, he ends up getting back just by talking to the insurance. He said, I want the money from my house and car insurance. And even this player got scared, but he took the money and gave it to him. Look, that's really weird. Sometimes I even think he's robbed on purpose, but right after that, I'm interrupted by him staring at me in Brookhaven. He said, why would I let someone rob my house? Sorry, that really doesn't make sense. I just came back here to work, especially because he really has no reason to let someone rob his house. He's coming back here to his car, and again, he's coming here to his house. Guys, he's going upstairs. I'll never understand why he doesn't lock his house. Seriously, that's something that doesn't make any sense at all. But now the police have arrived here. He hit my car. Look, what you did wasn't very nice, but he just got here. He said, I'm investigating the guy who came here. If you know anything, tell me. Look, I don't know anything. I just know he's very suspicious to the point he's staring at me. It looks like he wants me to say everything. I know he's really weird, and he always comes here to get his insurance money. And now even he got scared, but it looks like I have really good information because he wrote everything down. Now this player is also going to say something, but in the meantime, I think I'm going back home because it's already nighttime. So I'm coming right here. I'm going to get my car and go back home, especially because I'm really scared this thief will rob my house. So because of that, I'm coming here to protect it. This is the only way to protect my house. It's by staying in it because it doesn't make sense for the thief to rob my house knowing that I'm home. Perfect. I got here. The door is locked. It's unlikely he's going to rob this house. But now that it's completely nighttime, I think I'm going to sleep. But guys, I woke up in the middle of the night to the sound of cars, and it looks like this van is arriving here. Look, this is terrible. This van is the Brookhaven thief's van. He's coming right here. He's going to rob this house. So much so that now he just got here. This player stood up and finally raised his hands. Guys, I don't know what's happening here, but this camera is recording everything, and it's going to be used as evidence. But the thief is coming back here, and there's simply a lot of money here, and he took this money, and now he's leaving. I have to call the police now. Actually, I had a better idea. I'm going to follow this player to find out who this thief is, because if I don't follow him, the police won't be able to catch him. So I got my car, and now I'm going after him. I can't let him escape from here, so now I'm arriving right here. And guys, there's no way he can escape from here. This is really going to be the end for him, especially because I'm officially following him. Guys, once again, he's going upstairs to go back to that neighborhood, but now I stopped his car. Look, you can't leave here. This is officially your end. But guys, now the FBI is coming right here and is simply going to arrest this player. But now he just ran away from here. And guys, it looks like he really managed to escape from here. Look, what happened was really weird because he escaped. I'm simply going to jail. I'm going to jail because I have a gun in a city where it's illegal to have guns. But now I just raised my hands, and guys, he's really disappointed. But I can't believe I'm going to jail, and that player who literally robbed the houses is free. Guys, the weirdest thing is that he's right there in front. He's literally going upstairs. And guys, the FBI ignored that and is taking me here to prison. This was really unfair. I was arrested because I tried to do the right thing, but now it's finally sunrise in Brookhaven, and this is my first day in jail in Brookhaven. This FBI player is really weird. He prioritized arresting me, even though I'm an innocent person, and he didn't arrest the biggest criminal of all. It's like they're friends. But then he came here. He said, I'm not his friend. I'm trying to arrest him. Look, then why did you arrest me? If he was really trying to do the right thing, he wouldn't have arrested me. But now he came right here. He said, then tell me who gave you your gun, because he might be friends with the thief, because only thieves have guns. Look, I can't say who gave me the guns, because for those of you who don't know, these guns are banned in Brookhaven, and one person has them in the city besides the police and the thief. But I'm not going to tell you who gave me these guns. Now he just left here and closed this door. Look, this is really sad. I didn't want to stay here in jail. Now he's taking care of the city, watching all the cameras. For those of you who don't know, the person who gave me this gun was literally my friend. For some reason, my friend managed to get these guns. But guys, I really want to play basketball. I hope that one day I can play here, because I can't stand being in this cell anymore. Now some time has passed, I managed to get here, and now I'm playing basketball. But guys, I'm not making any many shots. Actually, I'm doing really badly. I'm not very good at this sport, but I earned the police officer's trust. I'm trying to make a shot here, but it's really hard. I'm really terrible at this. But guys, my friend gave this money to him. I really don't know why he gave him that money, but the FBI player is coming here. He has something to say to me. He said, "You're free. They paid your bail." Wait, this can't be true, because my bail is really expensive. It's so expensive that I couldn't even pay it. But now I'm leaving here, especially because I'm free. My friend really helped a lot, guys. He really helped me so much, and now I'm finally being released. He's going to take me home, but he's taking me here to my house. I'm not going to try to save the city anymore, because the only time I tried to do that, I literally got arrested because I had guns. But guys, he took this gun that he gave me here. Look, I don't know if I want this. Especially because I was arrested precisely because of this item, that I have to defend myself. He said, "It's good for you to have this to defend yourself from the thief." Okay, what he said is true. The thief might come to my house one day, so it's good for me to have this item to protect myself. This is really a very high possibility, so thank you very much for the item. Now he left here. But guys, it's a little weird that my friend gets these guns so easily. He really does look a lot like the thief, with one difference. The thief had a black van, and my friend's van is white. I'm going back home, especially because I have to change clothes. And perfect, now I'm finally back to normal. But guys, there's someone knocking on my door. I'm coming here to see who the player at my house is, and it looks like it's the FBI agent. Look, you're not welcome here. I'm asking you to leave my house. He arrested me, and now he wants to talk to me. He said, "I arrested you because I follow the law, but I need you. Let's set a trap for the thief." Look, I'm not going to help you. You can leave here because I'm not going to help you in any way, especially because if I help you, I wouldn't be surprised if I got arrested again. So guys, I'm going to ignore him and just watch TV. Guys, a few hours have passed, and the FBI agent still hasn't left. I can't stand him bothering me here in Brookhaven anymore, so I decided I'm going to help him. Look, I'm going to help you because you're really annoying. He said, "Do you have any idea what we can do to catch the thief?" Look, I don't have many ideas because this thief is very unpredictable. Sometimes he robs this player's house, and sometimes he robs other people's houses. One time, he came to the FBI agent's house and destroyed all the evidence that could incriminate the thief. That's why there are now lasers in the FBI agent's house. But look, I had a genius idea for us to catch this thief and finally make him go to jail. You just have to obey everything I say. But he took this contract. I'm signing it here. I don't really know what this does, but now I handed it back to him. He said, "This makes you an FBI agent." Look, that's really good. Now I officially work for the FBI, which honestly has always been my dream. I can hold this gun freely without going to jail in Brookhaven. And now I'm leaving here because I had an idea of what to do to arrest this Brookhaven thief. Guys, we're in this Brookhaven house, and the FBI agent is talking to the owner of this house. Meanwhile, I'm grabbing these boxes and putting a lot of money here in his house. I'm putting a lot of fake money here because I want to get the thief's attention, so he'll rob this house, and we can finally arrest him. That's our goal. Perfect. I grabbed this suitcase full of money, and now I'm going outside. I placed it right here, but guys, he came back here. He just has to pretend this is his. So much so that he just grabbed this money and is throwing it up in the air. The FBI agent came back here. Now I'm going to park the car right in this spot, and we have to watch to see if the thief is going to come to this house or not. Guys, he really has a lot of money, but now he's coming here to the living room to watch this TV channel. But guys, the thief is coming right here. He's literally falling into our trap. He noticed that this suitcase full of money is here. Now he's getting a little closer and just realized there's a lot of money inside. There are literally millions of dollars, but none of it is real. Actually, all of this is fake, but unbelievably, he ignored it. Look, that was really weird. I don't know why he refused money, but now I have to go after him. I can't let this player escape, so I'm running after him. I really have to arrest this thief. But guys, he started running. I couldn't catch up to him because this car is really slow. He actually ended up escaping from here. I won't be able to catch him because this FBI agent's car is too slow. Look, I don't know how you have such a bad car to chase criminals. This car is practically useless. But guys, now it's already daytime. I'm helping the FBI agent investigate this thief, but it's really hard, especially because he always wears masks. This player is leaving here again, and this time he's coming on foot because his car was stolen. Look, that's really weird. He's coming here. I'm starting to get mad at him, especially because he just needs to lock his house, and then no one will rob it anymore. But again, he came here to get the money. I'm starting to suspect that maybe he's making a plan to get money from his house and car insurance. But now he stood up here. He said, "That could be true. Let's investigate it." Yes, that really could be true. There are people who literally live off that, but eventually they get arrested. So I'm leaving his house, which even has these lasers. So I left here, and now let's ask the guy who works at the insurance how much money this player makes from the insurance. So I arrived right here, and it looks like he's leaving. He literally just left here as if nothing major was happening. Look, I'm going to make sure you go to jail now that I found out he's being robbed on purpose here in Brookhaven. But look, I'm coming right here to ask this player how much money he's already made from his house and car insurance. He said he comes here every day. He's already caused the insurance a loss of $5 million. Look, that's very interesting. It's really good to know that. It's like he's being robbed on purpose. And now even he got scared. I know this sounds scary, but it's something that really can happen. Look, we've already gotten really good information. It's probably time to arrest this player preventively. And now even he agreed. So guys, I'm leaving here to arrest him. We still don't have proof, but it's good to arrest him preventively. Maybe he'll be released tomorrow, or maybe he won't be released at all if we prove that he's guilty of everything that's happening. Perfect. I arrived at his house. In fact, he's up here relaxing. But look, you're going to jail now for everything you've done in Brookhaven. And now he ran from here. He's literally running down here, but the FBI agent is arriving here. If he ran away, it's because he's guilty. So for sure, he's not going to jail for just one day. I'm sure he's going to jail for longer. Finally, he's going to jail. Now we're here at the police station. He's being interrogated to find out who's the person that's robbing his house on purpose. But so far, he's silent. He doesn't want to say absolutely anything. The weirdest thing is that he didn't want a lawyer. He's pretending to be innocent. But now I'm writing some things here about this player's arrest. I'm writing everything that's necessary. But guys, this car just passed by here. Literally, this is the thief. And now he's coming right here in the front. And guys, I have to follow him, but I don't know where he's going, because this time he's not robbing houses. He's arriving here in the front and going to a very different place, especially because he's entering this garage. Guys, I have to go there now to arrest this player. But now this player is being arrested here. He didn't want to help, so he was arrested for some more time. He was arrested for an indefinite time. But now the FBI agent is arriving here because we have to go there to arrest this player. But guys, he said your friend is a thief. Look, there's no way my friend is a thief, especially because he's also afraid of that. And I'm sure he's at his house. Actually, he's not at his house, and his car isn't here either. But there's no way my friend is the thief. He has no reason to do that. But he's also really confused. So he went back to the car. I'm looking here too, and we have to arrest this player now. Maybe this is our only chance to arrest him. So I arrived right here. But guys, it's my friend who's here. I don't know what he's doing, but the FBI agent is pointing this item at him. Look, you can put that down, especially because he's innocent. But guys, he's really scared. He said he's changing the color of his car. He really is the thief. But guys, I'm looking here. This is true. He noticed that we're here, and now he got really scared. Look, you're under arrest. He was literally the thief this whole time, but every time he robbed others, he changed the color of his car. And now he changed his car's color to white so we wouldn't suspect that he's the thief. Now I'm interrogating my friend, and I still can't believe he did that. I always trusted him and never thought he was the thief this whole time. I want him to confess everything that happened. He said he forced me to become a thief and said that if I didn't help him make money, he would destroy my house. Look, that's really weird. But guys, this player has a phone. He said destroy his house. I don't know who he's talking to, but I'm coming here to take his phone away. Perfect. He gave it to me. I don't know how he got this phone literally in prison. Guys, there's a player leaving my friend's house. Literally, he's a thief who stole money and he destroyed my friend's house. Guys, my friend's house is on fire. So everything he said is true. So my friend was released and is now free here in the city. And this player was arrested for a very long time for all the crimes he committed. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the join button and then I'll add you on Roblox.